EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No. Coming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a... They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Play action now. It's Gino. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try and run it with Walker. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Excuse me.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
13 there.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And he's going to be close to first down yardage. The mark of a foot or two short. Again, it'll be Charbonnet. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. The tight end Ertz in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go. Hey, pass.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Walker. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run here with Walker. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Off the play fake, Smith. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll motion over Metcalf. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Meyer. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top. 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Down the sideline. And he's going to be brought
That's
down
that bullshit.
inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The man in motion is Zacchaeus. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And
That's
that is
bullshit.
caught in the end zone. He's in.
Sorry.
Olamide Zacchaeus. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there.
Hey, here we go, hey. Stay total.
They run with Walker. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Middle.
Lockett headed in motion. On 2nd down, Walker. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Deron Payne there for the stop. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, we go, throw it.
They'll go. Smith sending it downfield for Fant. One underthrown and intercepted.
I would take it. I should have thrown it to his
Picked
back
off
shoulder.
by Jeremy Chin.
Back shoulder was a root.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
65 cat. 65 cat.
Daniels now on foot. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The motion man here is McClure.
Mustang 19. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Daniels to throw on second down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And in motion is Brown. On first down, Daniels. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 59. Check 59. Cover.
A first down throw for Smith. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Here we go, Salon. Strike.
On first down is Smith. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Seattle.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. Ready.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
No ball. Hey, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Smith. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he's into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Okay, ready? Ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin.
On the ball, now, on the ball.
He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
18, pioneer.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run it. He is in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Cyber's extra point is true. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Third and long.
Jackson left. Jackson left. Run line.
Here's Gino. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. On the ground, it's Walker. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. A give to Charbonnet. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Walker. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Ready.
The tight end Fant in motion. They send the tight end in motion.
There we go, son.
Once again, it's Walker. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and 5.
Flip it off, 49. Line. There we go, son.
Straight ahead, it's Walker.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on fourth down. I'm being aggressive.
Here we go, hey.
Gino gonna throw for it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 3.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus.
Warrior 17.
Now Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
go, sit on.
Play action now. It's Gino. Sending it downfield for Fant. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. Going up top. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, son.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They go play action with Smith. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. Smith. That's rocket downfield. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 2%.
Give to Charbonnet, heading right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Run on! Someone's up!
Here's Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Hey, trio left! There we go, Simone.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set! Ready?
To throw is Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ready up! Get it! Hurt! 19 Lions! Panther 11!
Daniels now on first down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
On the go!
Daniels to throw on second down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Smith now to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose. Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On 1st down, Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On play action, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On 2nd down, Smith. Again, working deep downfield. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Crowder to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Come on. Hey.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
79 Broncos.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They put the tight end Brown in motion. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Check 58. Tuesday.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.